our freedom.
Split the sea so I could walk right through it. My fears are drowned in perfect love. You rescued me so I could stand and say, I am a child of God. You split the sea so I could walk right through it. My fears are drowned May His presence go before you and behind you and beside you, all around you and within you. He is with you. He is with you in the morning, in the evening, and you're coming and you're going and you're weeping and rejoicing. He is for you. He is for you. May His presence go before you and behind you and beside you, all around you and within you. He is with you. He is with you in the morning, in the evening, and you're coming and you're going and you're weeping and rejoicing. He is for you. 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 Always for you. He is for you. I know He is for you. Amen. When my mind is like a battlefield and my heart is overcome by fear, and hope seems like a ship that's lost at sea, my enemies on every side, and I'm tempted to run and hide. Your gentle whisper reaches out to me. Holds me when I'm broken, sweet peace that passes understanding. When the whole wide world is crashing down, I fall to my knees and breathe in your peace. Fiery arrows whistling, the terror of the night sets in, but I can feel your angels all around. I am resting underneath the shelter of your mighty wings. Your promises.
At least in my ear it is. Mic check. Like I can hear myself breathing and pastor's keys. Yeah, it's pretty loud. It's chink, clink, clink, clink. 1, 2, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's much better. It's much better.
You want to turn yourself off and then we'll get you ready.
Alrighty.
Is our way.
Lord, I confess that I've been a criminal. I've stolen your breath and sang my own song. And Lord, I confess that I'm far from innocent. These shackles I wear, oh, I bought on my own. The scarlet sins had a crimson cost. You nailed my debt to that old rugged cross. An empty slate at the empty grave. Thank God that stone was rolled away. Lord, I confess I've been the prodigal, made for your house, but walked my own roads. Then Jesus came and tore down my prison walls. Death came to life when he called me by name. Scarlet sands had a crimson cost. You nailed my debt to that old rugged cross. An empty slate at the empty grave. Thank God that stone was rolled. Scarlet sands had a crimson cost. You nailed my debt to that old rugged cross. An empty slate at the empty grave. Thank God that stone was rolled away. And I can see it now.
Happy Monday. Hello, 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 ladies. I know that you are just chiming in. Welcome, welcome. I'm seeing some faces there on the feed. Hello and good afternoon. Happy Monday. It has been just an awesome time being able to be with you on these Mondays. And how about our brunch this Saturday? It's just a powerful time together. I mean, so many tears. Like there's just breakthrough happening in that room. And I just saw these mentees rushing and mentors rushing to the front of, to be able to get just napkins, tissues, right? I mean, there's just so much happening on Saturdays. It was a powerful time together. I pray that you were encouraged this Saturday at our brunch. And I actually just wanted to bring up a couple of those thoughts from the brunch, right? Just to refresh our minds this Monday afternoon. So we came out of Hebrews 12. And so for some of y'all who weren't able to be with us, we were coming out of Hebrews 12, verses 1 through 17. And just some of these big like takeaway things, you must let go. That was point number one, or something we really pulled from that passage in verse 1. So you must let go. That was a big and that was a powerful one. I just saw a lot of like light bulbs and breakthroughs and just almost like aha moments, right? Like, yes, Pastor Kyra, we've got to let go of this past. And then we followed it back up with, so you can run. Because if we have weights that are holding us down, we can't move forward. We can't get into the future, right? And so then you got to keep your focus on Jesus. So we share that, how it's important that in every season, every obstacle, everything that we go through, we fix our eyes on Jesus. We focus our eyes on Jesus. He's the one who perfects our faith. He's the one that we lean on in every situation. And then we followed it back up because he's training you. So your season isn't something to complain about, but to see as an opportunity, right? And the obstacles are actually opportunities. They're blessings because he is training us, and it is worth it. So that was another that we pulled out of that. It is worth it because you are strong. And I love this because it's almost like Ephesians 3 picks up with this strength. And Pastor, even yesterday during our Praise God for our series, right? Good God, we were talking all about praise and worship. And man, if you were in this house at the 9, even the 10:45, it was like a bomb exploded in this church. I mean, who was here for that? Like either the 9 or the 10:45, right? Powerful worship. Like I was like, man, did they hear the message? Were they in pastor's office while he was going through this stuff? Because our church came and it was explosive. I remember, I think it was the 10:45, like we got to Waymaker and I just fell on my knees and I was a crying mess. And here's the thing. I wasn't crying for myself or my situation or my season. It was nothing like that. I was just so in awe of everyone's faith and how passionate people were going and pursuing God at the 10:45. Like that overwhelmed me in such a good way. And so it's just like the tears just were flooding, and I was just thanking God and interceding for our church and for you all and just what he's doing, because he is doing some great stuff in us. So I love it. I love that we spoke on freedom in praise and worship and how we were talking about dancing and clapping and singing, praying and raising hands, because ultimately the results of our praise, right, is God's presence and here, his strength. And just this word strength just keeps coming up. And so it was just a powerful time. Another one result of our praise is peace and then joy. And so as we continue in Ephesians 3 today, Paul is he's in this posture of intercession and prayer for the church in Ephesus. And it's the same today, as we read this, as pastors, and pastors share this beautifully on stage on how, like, when he commands us to raise our hands, right? He's interceding in that moment that you may not have the faith, you may not have the belief, but he has the belief for us. And so he's going to call us to raise our hands so we can have that belief that by faith, God is going to move in our, for us. And so it's just a powerful weekend. I'm still munching on that. So today I'm going to keep it lean. I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to really try to get us out of here